to another topic, so I'm gonna save mine for last.
I guess technically mine does too, but honestly, I want to give out Black Excellence to Rap Radar podcast and interviewing Drake, and just like, I don't know, he said a lot of important stuff in there, and he made
Did he? I feel like he dodged the fuck out of everything today.
No, I think one thing that stuck out to me was him saying, like, whenever we say, like, who was the top artist of the decade, like, yeah, we say Drake, but what we don't say is that he doesn't get included in a Black Excellence, even though he is a black man. Like, whenever we talk about Black Excellence, Drake is never in that conversation, but he is a black man.
Okay,
and like, it really isn't fair. Like, we could hold up whatever conversations we want to about him. We could have any thought. You could be biased towards him. You could be biased against him. But at the end of the day, he is a black man. And for him to put up the numbers that he had, the number of Grammy nominations, the accomplishments Drake did should be accredited to him and to black people. Whereas when we look at him, we just see, like, some people think he's Arabian. Some people think he's like...
All right, but my nigga, I get what you're saying, and I get that he said that, but it's like, we don't say that for Jay-Z either. We don't say black excellence when we mention
when he was a billionaire, I definitely came... When he became a billionaire, I 100% came in here and said black excellence.
He's more so speaking of the grand population of social media.
I think he's talking about everybody. Nobody comes in here and gives Drake props for being a black man. We just give him props for being Drake. But we don't include him into the black populace for some reason, and it's really not fair.
Did he go through the black struggles like?
I mean, not even
black
that.
Men.
I mean,
he's
booking.
Drake.
Yeah, he got hired as a black kid. He got hired as the mixed kid. Of course, he.
I mean, you know, I think mixed people have their own set of.
They do have their own set of struggles.
No, the reason Drake got hired on Degrassi because he was racially ambiguous. That's exactly what it was. No one knew that he was a mixed black kid. They looked at him and was like, "Oh, he could kind of be, you know,
yeah, he's not really
he could
black.
be
He's
somebody.
not really white.
He don't have to be black."
But I'm just saying,
and it was a Canadian TV show, so all you had was white people. And I was like, let's throw this black kid in there.
But that's what I'm saying. Why aren't we crediting Drake for being black? Why do we take that away from him?
I don't
think we take it away from him. It's just,
but we don't credit him with it either. If Beyonce does something, we give her black excellence. If Diddy does something, we give him black excellence. If Jay-Z does something, do something,
does he get up and say, "I'm doing this for the black men"?
No.
Is that what Drake's message ever is? I'm doing this for the black guys.
No.
Is that Will Smith's message?
Yes.
Since when? What did Will Smith do for the black populace?
I don't know. He gives me the epitome of black man.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. That's a bias where we see Will Smith. He didn't do shit for black people. But we give him the black card.
He probably has done.
And Drake isn't my favorite celebrity, but like I said, that really stuck out to me. I thought he really had a point when he said that.
Nah, bro, you reaching, because anybody who knows who Drake is knows he's black. So it's like,
but we don't credit him with any black excellence. He had the most streams in the decade.
But can you look at who his audience is, though? His
blacks
audience
and whites.
It's global. Exactly.
But we don't give him. Nobody looks at him and be like,
because
"Oh, look at that black man thrive."
Because it's not unexpected.
Because we see him as ambiguous.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just trying to give my man. I'm just trying to give African descent, a man of our color.
We don't give
some
Kendrick.
props.
We don't give Kendrick black excellence.
Absolutely not.
When did we gave him black excellence for To Pimp a Butterfly? Kendrick exudes black excellence.
Yeah.
And we give him credit for it.
I just think Drake is at a level where it's like, it's beyond all of that, because it's like anything he does,
he transcends race.
Damn.
Honestly,
let me finish.
No, she's right.
Sorry,
no, she's right.
Go ahead, Alex.
No, she's right though.
But it's just, he's like at that level of stardom where it's just like,
he transcends
anything
race.
he does, he's gonna be the greatest.
You don't see him as black or white or Canadian or American or British or.
You just see Drake. Drake is his own race. You just see Drake.
And that's why I'm giving them my black excellence. And y'all ain't got to agree, but I see a black man. I see a black man who did something nobody else did this decade. And thank you, Drake.
I mean, you got a point, but it's just, just
That's
in
my
that,
black
because I forget what they asked him for him to say that shit.
I
But
don't know
just
what
in
they
that-
asked him.
But I'm saying in that, I feel like he was just dodging the fuck out of all them.
He
Might have
dodged all
been.
them
He
questions.
did
He
dodge
dodged the fuck out
and
of
that's
all
why I
them
didn't
questions.
give him black excellence for his interview. I just gave him black excellence
Even-
for his accomplishments in this decade.
He ran
and his
every question.
his contribution in this decade.
I'm talking about this nigga ran Forrest Gump's left right in the questions, my nigga.
And we could talk about that in the current events.
Because then if you watch the interview,
We could
and,
break
his
that whole
response,
thing
you'd be like,
down, 'cause
what
that
the
was a
hell
great
the
interview.
question in the first place.
That was
what
a
I'm
great
saying.
interview, though.
So then, what makes it great if he didn't answer the questions?
He-
Are you
he said
closer
he
to
said
Drake?
a
No,
bunch of-
it
he said
was
a
a
bunch of
good. It
million
was a
words
great
and shit.
interview.
bunch
Okay,
of
so then
viral
does that make
video
you
shit.
feel? Is he genuine?
No,
Like,
we
getting
got
that
a lot
vibe
of
from
we
him?
got a lot of things about the Kanye situation. We got a lot of things about his past.
Not
with-
really, bro.
Not really.
Not no
Well-
more than we already knew.
Yeah, he gave
Like my
us
nigga-
general information.
Yeah, he gave us everything that was in every song.
Every-
He just
But
broke it down
everything that
different.
he needed to address got addressed. What else was they
He
going to
addressed
ask
it
him?
last year on Scorpion. It was like, why are we here?
He basically reiterated the whole Scorpion album.
He was like, yeah, there you go.
He reiterated the whole Scorpion album.
I
That's what
mean,
the whole
blame
2.5
Elliot. I
hour
can't blame
interview is.
Elliot and B Dot.
I mean, I'm not blaming them either because it's like he's got to answer the question, but he just
I thought he
dodged
did a. I think he did a. As an interviewee, I think he did okay.
Well, probably if you were on his team, you'd be like, "Yeah, bro, you didn't say too much."
yeah. He even had his lawyer sitting there beside him to make sure he didn't say too much.
I didn't know if that was 40 though. I think that was 40 though.
He said it,
Hold
he
that
said it was
tidbit.
his lawyer.
When he say that,
At some point in the interview, he was talking about that he
he
was
said an
his
undisclosed
lawyer.
person, but they called him recluse, the always recluse.
And they said
And that would be
something-
40.
They said something alluding to his
And then Drake
legal
kept asking
advice.
him, "Yo, word, you remember that? Weren't we in Toronto?"
It was like his lawyer manager or something like that. I don't think it was 40.
Well, do we? So we still just don't know what 40 look like.
No, 40 is mystery, man. 40 is
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
all
no.
this time still?
yeah. 40
No,
is like
niggas know
Wizard
what
Kelly.
40 look like.
I don't
Where 40 is Wizard Kelly.
No, dude, no. 40's definitely like what?
Is 40 white?
Yeah.
Okay, then I feel like I know what 40 looks like.
Yeah, there's
seen 40.
there's
No clue what
videos
40 looks
of
like.
Drake sitting in the studio.
Never.
Drake's on his phone, like writing down the song, and 40 behind the,
Yeah,
you
okay,
know,
then
in
I
front
feel
of the
like I see.
soundboard. Yeah. No, 40 is definitely.
I have
Hell
no
no,
clue
40 is
what it
definitely same.
Go look in the vault for these
Pound
pictures.
sign, where's 40?
look like.
Who is 40?
But anyway, my